Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a very quick little speed and camera test between the Lumia 640 XL on the right and the Lumia 830. Now that both of them are coming down to about the same kind of price, and we can see which one gives you the superior camera performance. You're going to start them up at the same time here, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Both of them are running the latest Windows 10 build. Which is a 10.166 build. So both are very revitalized in terms of the kind of UI, and both come with the same kind of specs, that are 400 with 1 gig of RAM. So I don't expect there to be too much of a difference here. Maybe the big difference will be in the camera with the pure view optical image stabilized shooter in the 830. Which is very high quality actually, versus the 30 megapixel Carl Zeiss in the 640 XL. You can see that the 830 seemed to come up with the warning a little bit quicker there, but in general very similar in terms of the boot up, if you ask me. Not a huge difference when it comes to that. And you can see here we don't have any apps running in the background, and both of them do have the Windows 10 update. You can see Microsoft Edge on both of them. So we can just start off here, open up some apps like the camera. So a little bit quicker here on the 640 XL, which also beat the 1520 when it came to the camera. Also we do have eBay. So I think that was a bit quicker on the 830 actually, until it came up with that weird warning. And also Amazon. So it looks like the 830 again here. And so what is this? What do we have here? Just want to make sure that we're on the same Wi-Fi network, because that would be a bit cheating if that wasn't the case. Let's just have a look at this. So for some reason it's gone to my 2G, don't know why that is. I don't know if this one supports 5G, you can just double check if it'll let me into it. No, it doesn't, so tough luck. And we do also have some other apps here, Groupon. So the 830, not messing around here, very nice and quick on the Groupon. And we do also have LinkedIn. Again, slightly quicker on the 830, not by a huge amount, but certainly perceivable. Groove music. Maybe the 830 again. Slightly different screen though, so not conclusive. WhatsApp. Whoa, didn't even register my touch there, which is weird. Again, I'm seeing a very snappy response on the 830 here. Oh, the 640. Viber, always rooting for the losing phone there. Very nice. Also we do have the store. So slightly quicker on the right here. Looks like the 640 is catching up. Dialer. Not a huge difference with that one. and also, what else do we have? Timber. It's a weird name. So it looked like the 640 there, but again slightly different screen. But it looks like in general here the 640 seems to be coming back in terms of the speed, which is quite nice. So probably going to give it a draw actually when it comes to the app opening. I was going to give it to the 830, but the 640 rescued itself. We can just check out the browsing here on Microsoft Edge. Whoa. Somehow registered videos there, which is weird. So the 830 here looks a little quicker, maybe. Seems to have loaded the pictures. And again, I think this is due to the 5G support here, which is very nice. You can see straight away, straight in there on the 830. So I'm probably going to give this to the 830 when it comes to the web browsing. Very nice and quick. However, you can get more content on the 640 obviously, as you can see, compared to the cramped 5-inch display. And finally, some multitasking here. So you can just go back to is that even the same app? I don't know if it is actually. I don't think it is. Timber 610. So I didn't actually register my Twitch there. WhatsApp. So you can see both of them struggle to keep much in memory here. So I don't have much to actually open. They seem to have randomly closed like different apps here. But the ones that they do keep open, you can see, seems to open about the same, but would definitely have liked 2 gigs of RAM I think for both of these devices. I hear that the new Moto G is coming with 2 gigs, which is very good. Well, I would have skipped it probably completely, because you know you do need that nowadays, I think. So quite similar there for the multitasking, not a huge difference. Now the camera, that is obviously an interesting thing to look at here. And as I said, we are getting the PureView 10 megapixel versus the Carl Zeiss 30 megapixel. And in general, I think that the 640 does very well in terms of the camera. You know, given the fact that it is quite a budget device. However, I do think that the optics on the 830 remain to be probably one of the best in terms of like mid-range, lower end to mid-range handsets, because this is one of the very strong points about the device, and probably one of the reasons why it was priced so high when it first came out. Don't let the 10 megapixel fool you. Even though it's slightly lower resolution, the quality of the shots are absolutely fantastic on the 830, and it compares very favourable actually to the 930. So probably going to prefer the 830 here, but the 640 XL, you know, not too far behind really, still very good in itself. I think where the 830 does really shine is in terms of the video recording. To me, it just looked a lot more kind of stable thanks to that optical image stabilization. Also, it does support surround sound, which you can put on in the settings, and it does make the sound quite good. You can just have a quick check here of what I'm talking about. Not only can you use the surround sound on the 830, you can also shoot in RAW using DNG format, which is pretty cool for people who like to edit things post-production. You don't get that unfortunately on the 640 XL. But overall, as I said, the 640 XL does compare quite well when it comes to the camera. I just think that the pure view technology does lend to a slightly superior experience on the 830. However, the 640 XL obviously does have its own advantages, such as a very nice big display here, and also a bigger battery, which is very nice. And also, you know, I think that in general the 640 XL is a bit more durable here. You might be a bit afraid to kind of drop the 830. It does feel a little bit more fragile. However, I do like the aluminium build of the device and the construction of it. I think it feels very professional and nice. So in terms of the actual performance, you can see not a huge difference really. I think the browsing is going to be a bit faster obviously on the 830 because of the 5G support, which is very nice. But other than that, quite similar. So yeah, just a quick comparison here between the old 830 and the Lumia 640 XL. Hope you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!